Hey guys, first off, I'm really sorry I haven't made a video in ages. I have my very good personal reasons why I didn't. What else? Yeah, I started uni again in September, and I've started a new minor, which is Japanology, and as you can imagine, learning a language which is completely different from all the other languages that you know, or, well, not you know, that I know, is quite difficult, especially if it has 3 different writing systems that I have to learn as well. So that's why I haven't really had time or a life to do anything besides study. But enough of me, let's start with the video, which is about tenses, as you can read in the video title, of course. Tenses in Swiss German are really easy because there are only 3, but actually 2, you'll see why. You have the past. So for all the completely complicated past forms which you have in English, and you use only one in Swiss German. Then you have the present, which of course you already know because I did 2 videos on that one, I think. So you know how to conjugate already, but what you don't know is that you can also have a progressive time in the present, like, well, you do know because you have it in English, like I am going, I am eating, I am laughing, I am smiling, whatever. You can construct that the following way in Swiss German. You have ich bin, same as in English, I am, ich bin, and then instead of eating, for example, we have ässä. So we put the word before the infinite form. So ässä, and you always use the infinite form for the ending. So ich bin ässä. I am eating. I am cooking. Ich bin chochä. You are cooking. Du bist chochä. So that's the way it works. So you know how the past works, you know how the present works. I'll tell you more about the past afterwards, by the way. It's not just what I just said. And then there's the future, which is built the same way the present is constructed, actually. You just use the same form that you used in the present. For example, ich ga, I go, and then you say morn, or you say, which means tomorrow, or you say nacher, or spöter. Nacher und spöter means afterwards, later. So basically the way we indicate the future is by using words which indicate the future. So nacher, afterwards, spöter, later, morn, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, übrmorn, and then the day after tomorrow, übrmorn. So yeah, I don't know if that's clear. I hope I explained that clearly. And then let's talk about the past again. To be able to say something that happened in the past, you'll have to know how to conjugate the verbs, and you also have to know that it functions similarly to French. I don't know how many of you know French, but if you do, then you know that there's être, which means to be, and avoir, which means to have. And you construct the past by using one of those words. So there are only a few that are conjugated with to be, yes. And it's the motion verbs, actually, like to be. Because to be is something that you do. You are, you know, you can say you are, well, you can say you are being rude, but I mean just in general, something like you jump, you run, you walk, you are, you become. I don't know if that's clear. Not like you eat, even though that's a motion, more like a big motion. And to be is the biggest motion there is, because you are. That's, I don't know if I can explain that better. But anyway, I hope that's clear. I'm just gonna read the verbs that are conjugated with to be. To be. And the past form is gsi. Ich bin gsi. So you use the participle and you use the conjugated form in the present, conjugated form of to be. Ich bin gsi. I was, or I had been, I have been. Werde, which is to become. Ich bin wurde. Ich bin König geworden. I became king. Ich bin grösser geworden. I became bigger. Hocken, which means to sit. Ich bin gehockt or ich bin gehockt. So, gehockt. And it's really hard to pronounce, I know. Then you have sta, which is to stand. Gestanden. Ich bin gestanden. Du bist gestanden. You stood. Ga, to go. Ich bin gegangen. Ich bin gegangen. Du bist gegangen. To come. Ko. Ich bin ko. Du bist ko. Sie ist ko. I came to the shopping center, for example. To walk, which is laufen. Ich bin gelaufen. Gelaufen. To run. Ich bin gerannt. Which is from the verb rennen. Gerannt. To fall. Ich bin Kate, which comes from the verb keje. Kate. And finally, to jump. Ich bin gumpät, from the verb gumpät. So gumpät, Kate, gerannt, gelaufen. And you might have noticed that there's always a k sound in front. That's because that's from German. Because I don't know if you know German, but then you have verbs like gesehen in the past, and this prefix ge became a g, well, just a g in Swiss German. So now we pronounce almost every verb with a k in front. So gemacht, Kate, well, in the past, I mean. I should also say that when you see a b, a g, or a d at the beginning of a word in Swiss German, you do not pronounce them voiced. Bringe, for example, means to bring. And now the camera probably won't pick it up, but you have a voiced b in English, bring, to bring, whereas you have an unvoiced b in Swiss German, bringe. But you have to watch out so you don't say bringe, which would be an aspirated p, like in Peter. If you put your hand in front of your mouth, you will see that it's aspirated, that air comes out of your mouth when you say Peter. It's not like that, it's just an unvoiced B. It's really hard to explain, but I hope you can kind of reproduce that. And if you can't, just make it voiced, it doesn't matter. And actually, this video is getting way too long, so I'm just gonna make a second video in a few days. Because as you can see, I've written it all down, so I can really make a video soon. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I hope that that this was actually useful, that you learned something. Again, I'm really sorry for my long absence. And I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna shut up now. Anyway, hope you're all doing great, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Ow.